Hey everyone, welcome back to the Midnight Sessions. Today we're back doing another Pokemon Memory Challenge, this time taking on the grass types. Now there are 98 of these, I don't know if you can quite see that. So not quite as many as the water types, but I don't think we're going to do quite as well as we did with the water types. We did remarkably well. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. But I'm not so familiar with the grass types because I don't tend to use them very often. I usually just have a water type and an electric type, and that covers just about everything that grass is needed for. Also, this is going to bug some of you because it bugged me. But when I was writing out the numbers, I wrote the 60s twice, and I didn't realise until I got up to where the 90s should be. So I had to very messily go back over it, which is very annoying, but it is the way it is. You know what, I'm actually going to do that. That way we don't get any... well, there's only one water-grass combination, but oh well, no spoilers. So let's get started the way we always do, with the starters. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. Next was Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium. Next was Tree. Was there a C? Yeah, that looks right, because it's like Gecko. Yeah. Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile. After that was Turtwig. Evolved into Groddle, didn't he? And Torterra. Fifth was Snivy. Snivy was my favourite from Gen 5. Although I don't think that was because I like Snivy so much as I didn't like the other two. You know, he's still my favourite. Okay, Gen 6 was Chespin, Quilladin, and Chestnut. And Gen 7 was Rowlet. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to pause the video because my dad is out doing some farm work on a tractor, and he just drove past the room I was recording in. So Rowlet evolves into... what's the guy's name? I know the last one's Decidueye. I can see the guy as well. He's like... he looks like a, like a rich kid at a fancy private school, like in a frat. He's very, very proud of himself. What's his name? I should know this. I used Rowlet in my first playthrough. You know what? It's not coming to me, but I'll remember it eventually. Okay, so that's the starters. Legendaries. So there's Celebi. There's Shaman. There's Furisia. And are there any others? Tapu Bulu. Only from Gen 6. Not that I can think of. I think that might be it for legendaries. Ultra Beasts. There's Kartana. That's it. I think Kartana's grass. I know it's steel. I think it's grass steel. I could be wrong. Because again, I've never used it. While I'm thinking about it, there are a few that I feel like I should write down so I don't forget them. Like Burnt Sweet, Steenie, Serena, Fomentis, Laurentis. What else was there? I think those were the only ones I didn't want to forget. Oh, also, these ones are pretty forgettable. Cherubi. Charm. Yeah, there's a lot of grass types that I've never used, so I just straight up don't remember them. But let's go through the generations. Let's go through Gen 1. So there was Oddish, Glam, Vileplume. Sorry about that again, guys. I had to pause again. Same reason. So let's get back to it. Blossom isn't Gen 1, but it goes with this line, so it's fine. We had Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and is it Victory Bell? Victory. I think it's like this. It's fine, you guys get the idea. There was Tangela in Gen 1, and Tangrowth later on. There was Execute and Executor. I'm going to put a little asterisk here because I'm not sure if the Alolan form counts as a different one. So if it does, we'll give ourselves the point for that. Were there any more from Gen 1? I don't think so. I think that was basically it from Gen 1. So I'll move on to Gen 2. Gen 2 had Sunkern, Sunflora. It had Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff. I'm really sorry if you can hear the cars going along the highway. like I said in the last one, the highway is pretty far away. So normally it's like there's no noise whatsoever. But I live near like the highway goes through a rougher part of where I live. So there's a lot of like big sort of car fanatics there, and they just like to go hooning up the highway with their big loud engines as fast as they can, and there's really no telling when it's going to happen. So I could like right now I'm recording like in the afternoon. I could be recording in the morning, or I could be recording at like just after midnight, and there's always someone hooning up the highway. It's impossible to avoid, unfortunately. Okay, are there any more from Gen 2? Not that I can think of at the moment. We'll move on to Gen 3. So Gen 3 had a few. C dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry. And I really, really liked C dot, Nuzleaf, and Shiftry. Almost as much as I like Lotad, Lombre, and Ludicolo. God, Gen 3 was the best, wasn't it? Shroomish, Realm, Tropius. Okay, what else? I'm not sure there were that many others. That may have actually been it. We'll move on. We'll keep going. We're a bit over halfway, and well, to be fair, most of these are starters. I was about to say we've almost we're only 3 gens in, but you know. Oh, one thing I forgot, but I'll write here is Budu. Rosalia was Gen 3, but the others are Gen 4. Roserade. What else was there? Again, we're getting to the point where I don't super know what I'm doing. I don't really know Gen 4 all that well. Gen 4 or Gen 5, they're my grey areas. Okay. So I feel like there should be a lot of grass Pokemon near Florama Town. Or a Turner Forest. Oh, there's actually a grass gym leader, isn't there? What do they have? It's tricky. I might actually have to move on to Gen 5 already. And then we'll go through the types later. Yeah, let's do that. So Gen 5. Oh no. Oh no. Can't think of any from Gen 5. Okay, let's think this through. Dealing. I think. So I'll do that. I'm pretty sure Sawsbuck is there. Okay. Was Leaveney what? Like Leaveney. I'm gonna write them down. It's got the word leave in it, right? Surely. So I'm gonna go with Swadloon is the second one. Swaddle and Leaveney. But big asterisks next to all of them. Okay. Any more that I can think of from Gen 5? Which is probably not. Whatever, we'll move on to Gen 6. Gen 6 had, what was the, oh, this is going to bother me because I can see it. There was one that was Go-Goat, and I can't remember if that was the old one or the young one. I feel like it was the young one, but it evolves, right? But into what? I'll leave that one open as well. I just remembered Pansage and Simisage, of course, and Leafeon. I always leave these until like most of the way through. What does Go-Goat evolve into? I can see it. Oh, man. That's really bothering me. Oh, Gen 4 had Carnivine as well. I loved Carnivine. I don't know why I forgot it. Okay, back to Gen 6. Are there any in like the starting areas? I don't think so. I can't think of any for a while in that game. Okay, what about Gen 7? Are there any in Gen 7 that I haven't thought of? That I didn't have to write down straight away, so I didn't forget it. Is Molal and Shinotic, are they? And Fungus and Amogus? I feel like Molal is, and how do you spell it? It's like 2 I's, right? Because they're grass fairy, and I think Fungus and Amogus are grass poison. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What else is there in? Like, I must be missing some in Gen 7, right? Surely. Let's start going through the types. Okay, grass normal. Were there any grass normals? I feel like there might have been, yeah. But I can't think of them, so I'm just going to have to leave it. Grass fire, I don't think there's any of those. Grass water was the Lotad line. Okay, I got a bit worried. I heard an engine and I was like, oh no, the tractor's back. But it's not. That's Dad heading out, so shouldn't have any interruptions from now on. Grass electric. That one, I do feel like there was a grass electric type. But I can't be certain, so. Grass fighting. So there was the Breloom line, there was the Chessman line. It may have been it. Oh, that guy, the Gen 6 guy, what's he called? He's the big anchor, the anchor dude. Oh. He's got like seaweed over him. He's like a grass ghost or something. Or a grass steel. I'm gonna write very small letters. Anchor dude. It'll bug me if we don't end up getting it. Okay. Grass flying. So there was the jump off line. There was Tropius. There was specifically Rowlet, right? And the others weren't. They were Ghost. Oh, what is he? Rowlet? What's the middle one? I'm not going to get it. That's going to bug me until I see it. Did just remember Lilip and Cradily, though. So that's good. Any more grass flyings? I don't think so. Okay, grass poison. There's plenty of grass poisons. There's so many. But I think I've got them all. Of course, when there's so many, it's really hard to know if you've got them all. Grass ground. There's the Torterra line. Is it just the Torterra line? Because I feel like there should be more than that. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure. We'll keep going. Grass Rock was the Lily line. Sudowoodo and Bonsley weren't grass, were they? They were just rock. Ooh, Ferroseed and the other guy, Ferrothorn. They are steel, obviously. Not rock, but I was sort of imagining a boulder with like vines coming out of it. I'm like, oh, hang on, that's what your boy Ferrothorn is. Yeah, grass bug. Are there any grass bugs that we missed out? Yeah, not that I can think of. Grass psychic. Surely. Oh, there's the executor line, actually. Oh, here's a bunch, actually. I remembered Trevenant, which is Phantump, Trevenant, and Pumpkaboo. That's it. Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist. I think that's how you spell it. Okay. Because they're both grass ghost, right? Grass ice. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Snova and Bomber Snow. Okay. For a second there, I thought I remembered what the anchor guy's name is, and I didn't. Grass dragon. Are there any grass dragons? You know what? I'm not sure that there are. Grass dragon. Also, we missed out Grass Dark because I skipped it. but we'll come back. Grass dragon. No, I can't think of a grass dragon. Okay. Come back to grass dark. So there was the shiftry line. Are there any others? Again, not that I can think of. Okay, grass fairy was the Shinotic line. Okay. So how we're missing these two, these three actually. We know. Like we're pretty sure. Well, these two I know. This one I'm pretty sure is grass. I just can't think of any of their names. These three down here, we're pretty sure are grass, but I'm not certain. We might have an extra one in Alolan Executor, but I don't think so, because they're technically the same Pokemon in the Pokédex. So we've got 11 to go. Maybe if we go through all the gym leaders, we'll remember one that we missed out. So Erica didn't have anything that we've forgotten. There wasn't grass in Gen 2. Well, there was Erica again. But Gen 3 didn't have grass, did it? No. Gen 4. I can't remember what she had. What was her name? Like Gardenia? I feel like she had like a Turtwig and a Rosalia or something. Okay, Gen 5. Was there a grass guy in Gen 5? The more I think about this, the more I'm convinced he's grass, because I don't remember putting him in the water one. So I'm more and more convinced that the Antidote is grass. Gen 5, there was a normal gym, a bug gym, a poison gym, an electric gym, ground gym, flying. They wouldn't have had grass because they had Charon and the Waiters. Okay, Gen 6. Gen 6 did have a grass type because he had the Go-Goat evolution. His name eludes me. It really is a struggle. See, I knew I wouldn't do as well. Like I got like 130 of the water Pokemon, and these ones I know and I can't even remember their names. This one's a starter evolution, and I can't even remember it. Man. Oh well. Because what's the guy's name? His name's Ramos. He has this evolution. Pretty sure he has like a Semi-Sage. Oh man. Okay, well we'll move on again. Gen 7 had, what was their name, like Mallow? And that was a Lurantis as the totem. There was Shinotics in there, there were Fermantises in there. Man, I might have to tap out early on this one. Like, this is still better than the normal type list, but man, I'm not proud of it. Ugh. Were there any that, like, would only be in trees when you headbutt them? Like Pineco wasn't grass. He was like bug, right? And Ferrothorn was not Ferrothorn. Fortress was bug steel. I genuinely don't think I'm going to get any more. Okay, let's do our best to remember this guy's name. So it's Rowlet evolves into, like, I could see him. He's got this little bow tie, and he's like little hair that goes like round to the side there. Look, I think I'm actually going to have to call it there. Like, I could go for longer, but I don't think I'm going to think of them. What's the Yankee dude's name? He's like Sunk or something. This is embarrassing. Because like the only time you ever saw this in Gen 6, I think it was when like the Elite Four person had it. Or was this Gen 7? It's so hard to know. No, it was Gen 7 because it was Grass Ghost and what's her name had it? The purple haired girl. Anyway, it's not important. The important thing is that we can't remember it. Because like I remember like weird stuff about it. Like I remember that it has the Steelworker ability, which lets it like do stab steel moves. What is it called? No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna tap out there. I know it actually hasn't been all that long compared to the other videos. But I genuinely think I'm done. I genuinely don't think I can get any more. So let's have a look at what we missed out on. Cacnea. Oh man. Cacnea and Cacturn. They were dark. Grass dark. I never got to use them because they were I think they were like Sapphire exclusive, and I had Ruby. Oh man, I actually like literally before I started doing this video, I was like, I thought of Petalil and Lilligant, and I was like, those are like one of the ones that I have to write down at the start or I'll forget them. And I forgot to not forget them. Maractus. Man, I used a Maractus in Showdown not that long ago. Skiddo is the little one, and Go-Goat is the big one. Okay. What else have we missed? Okay, Alolan Executor is its own one, so. Cockney and Whimsicott, okay. So yeah, there's so many that I never would have thought of because I've never ever used them. Dartrix was what this guy was called. Molal, Shinotic, Tapu Bulu. Oh man, Paris and Parasect. Morodon, come on. Because I always remember, well, I have remembered the last couple of times to write in modem row. Okay, we were right about Sawaddle, the Sawaddle line. We were right about the dealing line. So what are we just missing one then? This one up here was called Delmise, apparently. There's no way I was thinking of that. So what have I missed? Wormadam plant cloak, of course. Oh, that one's gonna bug me in the future when I come to... What are the other ones? Like poison and steel or something? I'm not sure. Oh, poison and ground. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna remember those. Unless this experience right now reminds me. So we got 87, 86, 85, 84. It's not quite as good as I'd wanted, but still better than the normal times in terms of percentage, I think. Anyway, that was the grass types. Yeah, it didn't do too well. I've got a feeling I'm going to do a bit better with electric though, especially because there's only 51 of them. Maybe we'll combine electric and fighting for the next one. We'll do both of them in the next video. Or maybe we'll just have a couple of potentially shorter videos. Who knows? So I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.